What's the most painful thing you were wrongfully accused of? I was the only female teacher at Oak Ridge Elementary when the principal and a police officer walked into my classroom during lunch hour, closed the door behind them, and accused me of inappropriate behavior with a 9-year-old boy who stayed late after school. 6 years of perfect evaluations suddenly meant nothing as 23 pairs of young eyes watched their teacher being escorted out like a criminal. There was this one student, Leo, who stayed after school most days because his mom worked late shifts at the hospital. School policy said someone had to supervise kids waiting for pickup, so I'd let him sit in my classroom while I graded papers. He was painfully shy around other kids, but would talk nonstop about dinosaurs and space when it was just us. Sometimes he'd help organize the classroom library or feed the class hamster, Mr. Whiskers. I never thought twice about it. He needed somewhere safe to wait, and I was already there anyway. Then one Tuesday afternoon, the principal and a police officer walked into my classroom during lunch. They asked me to come to the office immediately, their faces so serious I felt my stomach drop before I even knew why. In the principal's office, they told me Leo's father had filed a complaint claiming I was too close to his son and that I'd been giving him special attention for inappropriate reasons. Apparently, he'd gone through a bitter divorce with Leo's mom and was looking for anything to use against her in their custody battle. I sat there stunned as they explained the district's zero-tolerance policy meant I was suspended pending investigation. They took my classroom keys, told me not to contact any students or parents, and escorted me off school property like I was dangerous. Walking to my car with everyone watching was the longest walk of my life. Some parents were picking up their kids early, and I saw them pull their children closer as I passed, whispering things I couldn't hear but could imagine. For 6 weeks, I sat in my apartment staring at walls. The investigation dragged on while rumors spread through the community. My neighbor stopped saying hello. Someone spray-painted Predator on my car. I received anonymous texts telling me to unalive myself. The teachers' union lawyer told me to stay off social media and not respond to anything, so I just sat there watching my life and reputation disintegrate post by post, rumor by rumor. The worst part wasn't even the investigation. It was knowing Leo probably thought I'd abandoned him. He already had trust issues from his parents' divorce, and now another adult had suddenly disappeared from his life without explanation. I wondered if he blamed himself somehow, the way kids often do. I'd lie awake at night thinking about him sitting alone in the office instead of talking about his dinosaur books, and it broke me in ways the investigation couldn't. When the school board finally cleared me of all allegations, they offered my job back like they were doing me a favor. The principal called it good news in an email that didn't even include an apology. The district sent a formal letter to parents explaining I'd been exonerated, a word that sounds like I'd still done something wrong but couldn't be proven guilty. They suggested I return after winter break for a fresh start. I went back because teaching was all I had, but nothing was the same. Parents requested their children be moved to other classrooms. Teachers who'd been my friends suddenly needed to run to a meeting whenever I entered the break room. And Leo, he'd been transferred to another school entirely. His mom came to see me once crying, saying she was sorry but the damage had been done. Leo had nightmares now and was afraid of female teachers. Yesterday, I found out what really happened. Leo's father was arrested for physically doing something to his new girlfriend's son. During the investigation, they discovered he'd made false accusations against several people in his ex-wife's life, her new boyfriend, her brother, and me, all to try winning custody. And standing there with the phone in my hand, hearing the detective's casual apology, I realized no official statement would ever erase those whispers at the grocery store or give me back the career I loved that now felt tainted by a single lie.